So I wanted to make like a quick post. I was looking at some social media videos. One in particular of my goddess Juju with Grace, and I got the message to tell people who may not know this when it comes down to using 7-day candles in general. Actually, just 7-day candles as far as my concern. So I wanted to just give you guys some advice for some of you that don't know, or some of you that are new to this practice, like myself. Please be aware that when you are getting ready to light your candle, do not apply oil and powder at the same time. What happened was that I had a dragon's blood candle, and I would, from time to time, I would put oil in it and I would put powder in it. I had dragon's blood oil and I also had dragon's blood powder, and I was thinking about either using the two of them that would enhance my manifestation, what I was trying to manifest. And I ended up doing those two things at the same time, and I'm like, what did I do that for? Before, since the beginning, when I lit the candle, I had applied the oil and then the powder, and then I added a good luck herb. I believe it was patchouli. I added a little bit of that around the candle in a clockwise motion. And basically, I prepared that while I was waiting for the waxing moon to come through. So the moment that it became the waxing moon, that is when I had lit the candle. But I noticed that every night when I light my candle, I was like, okay, the wax appears a little dry, so I'm like, let me just add some oil in it, or let me add some powder. What did I do that for? My beautiful flame that I saw, that I know, that big, strong, high flame, I have to show you guys whenever I get a chance, just went. It was like, it was like so dull and so barely lit. It was like disappointing to me. And the only thing that I did, and I was like, the only thing that I did, bro, was add both oil and powder. I didn't think that it was going to do that. But basically, I think what happened was, with me adding the oil and with the powder, it kind of made the wick a little damp. And I guess that's the reason why, the strong flame wasn't there. So I had to do, and I don't think that this is recommended. If you guys know this, please feel free to put a comment or like. But I had to take a knife, like a small knife, and kind of cut around the wick in a clockwise motion. Like I had to stick it in the wax and basically go in a clockwise motion to get to the dry portion of the wax. And I had to do this literally like 2 or 3 times before I got it right. So I reapplied the oil, let it sit one night, and then I said, let me just add a little bit of powder, just a little bit, and I let that sit for one night. And sure enough, once I lit that candle, and I prayed to I prayed to the universe. I was like, please let this candle, continue for me, because this dragon's blood candle was actually for success, for love, luck, and for money. And it turns out that the wick went back to normal. But the problem was that the waxing moon was ending, so the waning moon came in. And usually when it is waning moon, such as it is right now, it is not good to light your candles consist of love, money, luck. If you're trying to light a candle for your business, this is not the time to do it. The only time that you do on a waning moon is only if you're removing negativity, if you want to cause harm to someone, or if you want to make sure you have protection, make sure that you're removing any negative energy away from you, this is the time of the waning moon. So my candle basically is sitting upon my altar, and I'm just waiting until the next waxing moon for it to continue. So guys, the whole of the story is that please do not do what I did. Do not apply oil and powder at the same time. You either choose one or the other. I would say if you're trying to apply the oil, you can. If you want to apply dry herbs to it, you can. You just be careful to make sure that it's not closest to the wick so it will not catch fire. And same thing with the powder. If you want to add powder, that's fine. I feel as though that if you also want to add dry herbs as well, same thing. Just make sure that it's not around the wick. Don't make this mistake as what I did. And yeah, when you're actually dressing your candles, be sure to make sure that they are, you're just light with everything. If you're heavy-handed like myself, try to be the lightest as possible when you're trying to dress your candles, because you don't want it, those herbs to engulf. I had that happen to me before, and I literally just got the hang of putting a little herb here, a little oil here, letting it sit. Be sure to pray over everything, that as well. And just do just follow that and you won't have a problem. And also, if you get confused, go to YouTube. That's what I do. Go to YouTube. Until next time.